Greetings and welcome to your Oracle message for the day. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. This is a space where all you're ever going to hear is words of encouragement and support, confirmation, guidance as you continue on your path of living your most authentic life and becoming your most authentic self. So please feel welcome. This is a space that's designed just for you. The reason why I am here is because you're here. So thank you so much. You could have clicked on any other video on any other channel, but you clicked on this one, so I really appreciate you being here. We have been going through the Oracle of Light and Dreams deck by Scot Howden. Beautiful illustrations with lovely messages in the book that we'll get to in a second. But I always like to take a few minutes and connect with the energy from the card itself and see what messages are coming through to us directly from this card, from this image. So first of all, obviously we see someone who is very strong, very powerful. I feel a lot of air energy with the colors, the whites and blues around her, and she feels very celestial. She has the full moon behind her, which represents to me hidden wisdom, maybe information that we don't have yet, right? When we think about the moon and the tarot cards, for example. But I don't think that lack of knowledge stops her from speaking her truth anyways and continuing to gather more information and more knowledge and wisdom. I really feel like she's the female personification of the Archangel Michael with the sword. And I feel like her just like kind of slashing away lies, slashing away falsehoods, and getting to the truth of the matter, getting to the truth of the situation. There's a lot of power in truth, and we want to be careful always that we don't use it as a weapon, like a sword, for example. We aren't archangels. We do not have all the wisdom of the cosmos at our beck and call. We have to go looking for it and scratching for it. So no swords for us. We've got our angels who are wielding those on our behalf and clearing out all of the clutter so that we can focus and concentrate on what's important for us. And what is important for us, again, is finding that place of self-love, self-acceptance. That's where this person is right here. You can see dark and light, shadow. It does not, the whole thing is part of who she is, part of who we are. This is where our power comes from incorporating the light and the shadow together. By accepting us as we are, we show other people how they can accept themselves as they are as well, and then move forward on the paths to obtaining that authentic life, living that authentic life. So I'm getting a very strong sense of that from this energy of the card. Feel free to put your hand over the image. Don't touch the screen, obviously, if you have an interactive screen, but get a sense from the card itself for you. And feel free to share in the comments if you had any initial impressions as well from the card. I do also see her gown is a rose color, which represents to me both the base chakra as well as love, heart chakra, even though that's a green. Notice what she's got right at the center of her sternum there, that green gem. So there we are, heart chakra coming through very strong. So speaking truth in love, coming from that place of love. When we do that, we're always going to be speaking kindly, even though it may be true, even though it may be hurtful for the other person to hear it. But coming from that place of love, we can speak our truth and not be damaging other people in the process. We do not need to be doing that. That sword is designed to cut away clutter, not to harm. It is to protect and keep safe the truth. So that's the energy that I'm getting from the card itself. Let's take a look in the book and find out what the actual reading is from our card for today, and also noting that card number 35 represents the number 8, right? Reduces down to an 8. 3 plus 5 is 8, which is our symbol of infinity. So eternal truth. That's the truth that we're looking for, the truth that stands alone, the truth that stands the test of time. Okay, so also keeping that in mind as well, just that number 35. So, all right, our message from the book is, and I don't look at these before I do the reading, so you and I are both getting this at the same time together. Seek the truth. Holy cow, okay. Strength, truth, trust, and integrity are our keywords. This warrior angel is a symbol of truth. She is wise, strong, courageous, and fierce. She represents honor and steadfast commitment to finding the truth and upholding what is right. In a world where manipulation and lying have become a prominent and influential part of cultural landscape that we have to live through, we have to empower ourselves to be more vigilant, to get the facts, and hold those who peddle lies to be accountable. The warrior angel sees past deception with her piercing gaze and finds the truth in our souls. And our quote is from Thomas Franklin, Sermons on Various Subjects. Falsehood will fly, as it were, on the wings of the wind and carry it to every corner of the earth, while truth lags behind her steps, though sure are slow and solemn, and she has neither vigor nor activity enough to pursue and overtake her enemy. That's an interesting quote. I'm not sure that I would have picked that necessarily to match the power and the strength of this card. But we don't always have to agree with everything that we're reading. I do strongly believe that what we are encouraged to do with all oracles, all tarots, all sources of divination, is to find the truth that is true for us. What's true for me is not going to be the same thing as what's true for you. And we have to be strong enough to allow other people to have their own truths. I think I mentioned recently in a previous reading, I'd just gone this past weekend to a Pride Fest parade. Now, I am not gay. I'm heterosexual. I like boys that like girls, So that's the truth for me. And trying to pretend to be anything else for me would be ridiculous because it's just not true. I felt very comfortable being in that environment because here was everybody else being who they were and standing in their truth. And it may not have necessarily fit what was true for me, but allowing them to have their truth, to speak their truth, makes me strong. When we help empower others, we are empowering ourselves. Obviously, the same holds true for the opposite. When we cut people down, we are bringing ourselves down. So don't ever get caught into that game. That is a very common game in our 3D reality currently, right? That people will try to belittle others to make themselves feel good, to make themselves feel important and strong and worthy. That's not for us. That's not what we are here to do. We are here to speak our truths and to, in doing so, show others that it's all right for them to speak their truth as well. We always do that from that place of love. We're right there where that heart chakra is. That's where her power crystal is, right? Right from that heart chakra. When we are speaking our truth, when we know what is right, when we feel it, then coming from that place of love, we can speak that truth and not offend somebody else and not hurt them, not make them feel defensive. If you say something to somebody and they come across as immediately defensive, just stop for a second before you respond to their attack and consider, did I say it maybe not from a place of love? Could I have maybe worded it a different way. And again, I want to be clear. We're not talking about erasing boundaries. We're not talking about dumbing down the truth to match other people's, vibration. That's not it at all either. It is simply saying, I believe that that is true for you. It's not the same as what's true for me, but I'm going to allow you to have that truth. And you need to allow me to have my truth. And that's how we become healers to ourselves, to the collective, to the planet, to all of creation. This is our mission. This is our purpose in life. It's the reason why every single one of us has been born in this time. And the reason why everyone else has all been born as well, why all of creation has come into existence, is to form that most perfect union with our eternal selves, connected through the collective, quantumly entangled. We heal ourselves, we heal the planet. That's our mission. And that's the energy reading that I have for you for today. I do hope that blessed you and resonated with you. Feel free to leave as many comments as you like, details. If there's anything that you would like the collective to send you energy on for healing or just encouragement, you can put as little or as much detail as you want in the comments, but please feel free to do so as well. So a little bit of a shorter reading. Well, I guess maybe not. I never look at the clock until I'm getting done with this, so I don't do that kind of thing either with these readings. I love you. If no one has told you that recently, you can't say that anymore because I just said it to you. I love you. I think you're amazing. And you're going to have an amazing day today. Speak your truth. That's what our reading says for today. Speak your truth. In love, coming from love. Blessings to you. Namaste. And ciao for now.